If it happens that your opponent hasn't castled their king and your king is safe and you've got the rook about to open up on a file or a queen or a bishop on a diagonal, open up the game. Open those files, open those diagonals leading to your opponent's king. Let's very concretely have a look together at a few tutorials here. In this position, White had played knight d2. We're not going to commenting what they were supposed to be playing. Just wanted to draw your attention on the fact that actually you've got the black rook on the d file and this is the white queen on the d1 now. And it's incredibly beneficial for you to open up the d file. Okay, that's where the queen is. And the king hasn't been castled. So you're going to play something like d5, already exerting pressure on this guy. I know it's defended by the queen, but just, it's good to having as many details as possible. Bishop takes, you're going to take back. Beautiful, your rooks on the d respectively c file, and if they capture, you take back with the rook. Already the knight is being pinned. You can double up here, increasing the pressure on the knight if they were to be wasting a tempo about castling their king, which is not that much of a wasting tempo, but anyway, that is very good chances for you to attacking. More active pieces, great battery here, excellent pressure. The next tutorial, my friends. What do we do here? Ooh, I've just noticed that the black king is on the e file. Okay, that's where we're actually going to move our own rook. Now, I know I'm absolutely aware that the black queen attacks the bishop, right? So maybe more of us, some of us would be saying now, oh, I got to move the bishop or I need to defend the bishop. Just pause it for a few seconds. I hope you're not playing bullet or anything. Just ask yourselves, is there anything better than moving the bishop that I could possibly play? And there definitely is. Have a look. Okay, so apart from moving the bishop or defending the bishop, why not exploring e takes d5? And if you tell me, yeah, but what if they take the bishop? Yeah, but then you're going to take this guy, and when they take back, you're going to take back with the bishop. You're going to come up on top with extra material. So why not just very nicely taking on d5, getting closer to opening up the e in case they capture back. So they took back now, and now hold your horses. Again, apart from moving the bishop, defending the bishop, why not explore getting rook over to the e file? Because if your opponent now jumps with the queen to capture on f4, I've got very bad news for them. They just lost the queen. Because if queen takes f4, you're going to be jumping knight to g6, just give an example, or knight to d3, you choose whatever, because it's check from the rook, and queen attacked by the knight. So they're going to be dropping the queen. Cool stuff. So now you're doing absolutely great. They haven't played, so they understood it's a blunder. Now you just move your queen if you want, queen over to g4, and you got no problem. You've activated your pieces here, and it's great. The bishop is defended by the queen. Queen exerts pressure here on the g7 in case they do the castle short. And even if they play castle short, also you should be contemplating knight to d7, hitting both queen and rook at the same time. The next scenario, my friends, what do you think white wants to do? Well, if the target is here, because we got opposite side castling, why not try to open up the A or B file here? Now, there is a bit of a subtlety here. Now, if you attempt to play a5, hoping, dreaming that black actually is going to take, so you could take back and check and stuff, think again, because if you push a5, they're actually going to be closing the position up with b5. So before you're actually pushing the a, why not making sure there is no b6, b5 available first? So you're gonna push the b4 to b5, fixing this guy static where they are, and then you're going to play a5, which can't be denied. And obviously you're going to take, enacting your beautiful powerful rook battery, and black is in serious trouble. Okay, now you can play a5 confidently, opening up here, and it's just gorgeous. The attacking chances for white are superb. Okay, now in this scenario, you notice, guys, that the black king is on the e file. The answer is how. The question would be, how do you open up the e file leading to the black king? And the answer, probably now you already noticed, you should be going for opening up the e-file. How do you open up the e-file? Well, you've got a pawn and you've got a bunch of white pieces supporting that pawn's advancement. Why not just going to e4? Attack the knight, challenging this guy. I don't know what they're going to play. And also, you are threatening a bit of a fork. So they take, and now you take back with the knight, and it's absolutely great. It's really awesome. Beautiful. This bishop here, another bishop. You've got rooks ready to playing on the e-file, exactly what the black king is. Next exercise, my friends. What is the thing we can improve here? We do very much appreciate that we got a bishop here on the same diagonal with the black king, and we've got an isolated pawn. I don't like to keep this pawn here for longer. Why not just pushing and creating ourselves some nice attacking diagonals here? So we're going to march on with this guy. Obviously, we're attacking the bishop. They can't just ignore. They have to take. When they take back, we're actually going to take with check, attacking the king, and a little bit of pressure on the bishop. Bishop takes, and now queen captures, and it's absolutely great. King must move. Okay, I mean, they don't have to move, but they better move here. And if they do move, you have I mean, okay, let me just show you a couple of things. If they move, for instance, you can try to do something like this, not g5, you go via e5, because what you want to do next is knight to f7 check, and they have to give up on the rook, because if they go here, oops, we've got checkmate in 3, with knight to h6, check from the queen, check from the knight, king goes in the corner, queen to g8, and king can't take because there is a knight on h6, rook takes, a knight on f7, checkmate, smothered checkmate, just an indicative of your tremendous possibilities here at this stage, guys. Okay, so that's about it. You guys, I hope you understand what we're talking about, opening up the files here. Now, well, I can't open up the files leading to the black king, but I can definitely do something about the b file, where I have a rook, and that's the queen, that's the b7, and maybe I can attack via the, b7. So what do? Open up the b, because you've got the rook, you've got a queen, and if they capture back, you take with the rook, and you attack the queen with tempo, attacking also b7, and then everything is absolutely gorgeous here. It's absolutely superb. Queen has to move. And I don't know, you can just explore then some queen playing and attacking here twice, and it's just absolutely great. Let's go with the next exercise, a little bit resembling, I think, our second or third tutorial. Before you're rushing into, oh, I'm going to play h6 because if they take, I'm going to take. Before you do that, just pause it for a second and ask yourself, can I actually make sure that after this move, black will not be able to play in g6? Of course. How? By playing yourselves g6 first, because now you're stopping the black pawn, and nothing stops you from moving h5 to h6 on the next turn, and you will be challenging the g7 absolutely. Okay, what is the black king? Black king is on e7. How do we putting that king under pressure? Well, we need to use our pawn on f4 here, and this guy is pinned, by the way. That's where the queen is, and just imagine if you're to push f4 to f5 here, and if knight takes, your bishop takes, and if rook takes, the rook takes, and they can't take back because the queen would check the king. So if the opponent's king is vulnerable on the e file, like in our position, and you can challenge the e pawn by pushing your pawn and opening also this guy on c1, absolutely go for it. Open the files where your king or your opponent's queen might be, and if your rooks are there, even for the better. So guys, thanks for watching this short video. Why not meet me on my live stream so we can discuss more together, guys, maybe analyzing some of your personal games that you played. So thanks for watching this video, guys, and I'll see you soon.